Hello, welcome back to another yoga video. My name is Mitzi and today we are week 2 of the beginner yoga series. This week we're going to be building up again on our sun salutations. To begin, we will do a little bit of breath work, then we will move on to a gentle warm-up. The main bulk of the practice will be sun salutations. We will go back to our sun salutations A and then do a little bit of sun salutation B modified, and then we will finish with some seated postures, boat pose and some gentle twists before we come down into our relaxation, and then I will be doing another meditation with singing bowls. That reminds me, let me put the singing bowls out. For this practice you will just need a yoga mat. If you've got some blocks, they might be useful as well. If not, you can use some cushions, and probably 2, but yeah, not to worry if you don't have them. Just do the best that you can and always modify as you need. It's quite cold in here, which is why I'm practicing with my socks on. I encourage you to not practice in socks. We're going to start on our mat. Grab your blocks if you've got them. If not, they're not essential, but they can just help to make this a bit more of a restorative posture. So we're actually going to lie down and come into our butterfly pose. We're going to make our way down, lying down onto the floor, and then coming into butterfly. Bring your feet together. To make this a bit more restorative, if you just pop a couple of the blocks under your knees, that will just help you to relax a bit more into this posture. Gently start to close your eyes, making sure your neck is nice and relaxed. Your shoulders are away from your ears and your palms are gently turned up, arms slightly away from the body. Try and really let go in your hips, allowing your knees to flop open, gently supported by the bricks under your thighs and calves. Start to bring your awareness inwards, focusing on your breath, inhaling and exhaling gently through your nose, allowing your surroundings to slow down and still as you center yourself within. Inhale and exhale. See if you can draw your inhales and your exhales out slightly longer. Placing one hand on your belly, your right hand on your belly, your left hand on your heart. Continue bringing your awareness inwards. As you inhale, see if you can let your belly expand. And as you exhale, let it shrink back in, drawing your belly button to your spine. Inhale, deep breath, expanding the belly so it blows up like a balloon. Exhale, letting it all shrink back, drawing your belly button to your spine. Inhale, deep belly breath, belly balloons. Exhale, drawing your belly back to the midline. Continuing this breath with your own breath cycle, inhaling and exhaling slowly as you calm down, allowing yourself to be more centered within. And I'm just going to leave you here for 3 more deep and nourishing breaths. Allowing your breath to return to normal. A few regular inhales and exhales as you lower your hands back to the mat. Wiggling your fingers and your toes, hug your knees into your chest. Maybe rock gently side to side, massaging your lower back. Blink your eyes open slowly, and from here keep your knees tucked in, and we're just going to start to gently rock. See if you can start to come up a few times until you make your way all the way up to sitting. Lovely. And then just place your blocks to one side. All right. Sitting up nice and tall. If you still have, you can keep one brick and pop it under your bottom. That just gives you a bit more space between your hips, allowing your knees, your hips to open a bit more and your knees to relax a bit lower down. There's no pressure to get your knees down to the mat though. Sit however feels comfortably, and we are just going to do a little warm up. Dropping your hands down to the mat, you're going to inhale, reach up, tall spine, stretch your hands over your head, bringing your palms together. Exhale, dropping them down. And again, inhale, tall spine, hands up, palms touching overhead. Exhaling, drawing them down to your side. One more time, inhaling, reaching up, palms together. And then as you exhale, keep your left hand up, lowering your right hand down to the mat, and just stretch over to one side, feeling a gentle stretch on the left side of your body, keeping your chest open, rolling that shoulder back. Heart is open, gaze is lifted. Inhale, draw both palms together. This time lowering your left down to the mat. Right arm reaches over to the left. Bend your left elbow for a deeper stretch, feeling the stretch along the right side of your body this time. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, back up one more time each side. Lower your right hand down to the mat, stretch over with your left. Inhale and exhale here. On your next inhale, coming back up, palms gently touching. Exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches over. Inhale, exhale, opening your chest, keep pouring your shoulder back. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, release. Now from here we're going to do a gentle spinal twist. Left hand reaches for your right knee. Right hand pops slightly behind you. You're going to inhale, lift. And as you exhale, twist from your waist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, see if you can twist a little bit more. And then inhale, returning to a neutral spine. Placing your right hand on your left knee, left hand gently placed behind you. Inhale, tall, and exhale, twisting over to the left. Twisting from your waist first. Try not to strain the neck. Inhale, tall, exhale, twist, and then on your next inhale, returning back to the front. Removing the brick now. We are going to just come back into our tabletop and just warm up the hands and wrists again before we come into our sun salutation. So we'll do the cat-cow like we did last week. Inhale, drop the belly, crown of the head up, tail up. And exhale, rounding through your spine. Inhale. Opening up your chest, shoulders away from your ears, tail and crown to the ceiling. Exhale, draw in your belly, belly button to your spine, tailbone and crown of your head to the mat. Continue this a few times with your own breath. Inhaling and exhaling in your own time. Warming up through the spine. Really engaging your hands, so full contact on the mat, fingers are spread apart, Palms and knuckles are pressing in. Exhaling, opening up your chest. And then return to neutral spine. From here, we're going to curl under our toes and lift your knees, pressing through your hands. Send your bottom diagonally back to the back corner of the room. Inhale and exhale. Push the floor away. Shoulders are away from your ears. We're preparing for a downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Slowly straightening one leg. Feeling a lovely stretch in the calf. Alternating as we walk our dog. Lovely. See if you can time it with your breath. Inhale, straighten one leg. Exhale, straighten the other. Really stretching out, pushing the floor away. Fingers are alive. Fingers are spread wide. Inhaling and exhaling. And then see if you can rest in stillness. Inhale and exhale. Looking to your hands, and then just slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat. Feet can be hip width apart or big toes together, and just lower your head. Inhale, exhale, release. Start to roll your spine, engage your lower belly. Head is the last thing to come up. Then your arms follow. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms together. And exhale, release your hands down to your side. We are going to get a bit warmer now in our sun salutations. So feet hip width apart. We're going to start in mountain pose. Shoulders drawing up away from the ears. Your heart is open. Feel yourself grounding equally through your feet, through the full surface of your feet, making sure that you're balanced equally on both sides. Lifting out of the legs, lower belly is gently hugging the spine. Palms gently forward, shoulders roll up and down, neck is long at the back, chin is gently tucked, and just close your eyes here. Connecting back to your breath. Inhale and exhale gently. Mountain pose is a very strong and sturdy position. We can feel safe here, we can feel tall, we can feel strong. As you prepare on your next inhale, blink your eyes open, send your hands up above your head, palms gently touching, gazing at your thumbs, hugging your lower belly. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees to take pressure off your spine. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to your shins or your knees, long spine, flat back, and then exhale, release. Bending your knees, taking pressure off your spine. Inhale and exhale. Plant your hands, step back into plank. If you can hold plank here, please do. If not, feel free to lower your knees and hold supported plank. We're just going to take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Make sure you're tucking your bottom under. Lower belly is engaged. You're pushing your hands away. Shoulders are away from your ears. Exhale, lower your knees. Uncurl your toes. We're going to come into our knees, chest, chin. We're going to make sure your hands are under your shoulders, and you're going to bend your elbows in towards your hips, keeping them close to your belly, lowering your chin and your chest. Belly and bottom stay lifted. And then slide through as you inhale to your cobra. Gaze is gently lifting. As you exhale, push back, and we're going to come into child's pose. Toes are together, knees are open. Sink back here. Inhale and exhale. Staying connected with your breath. Child's pose is a pose you can always return to throughout your practice. If you lose your breath, child's pose is a great place to come and connect back with it. One more deep breath. Inhale and exhaling through your nose. Pushing back up into tabletop, curling under your toes. Knees return to be in under your hips. Pressing equally through your hands, palms are connected, sending your hips diagonally back into your downward facing dog. You're welcome to walk it out or rest in stillness. Unless your heels can touch the floor, it's best to keep your knees bent and send your heels towards the floor. Inhale and exhale here. On your next inhale, looking forward at your hands and then walking your feet towards the front of your mat. Bent knees. Inhale, lengthen the legs. Try not to lock your knees out though. Halfway lift, palms to your shins, belly is engaged. Exhale, forward fold, soften your knees. And then on your next inhale, slowly coming back up to stand. Reaching your palms up over your head, palms gently touch, gazing at your thumbs. And exhale, hands down by your side. We're going to go again, Sun A. Starting in your mountain pose, feeling strong and grounded. On your next inhale, sending your palms up to the sky, palms gently touching. Exhale, forward fold. Soft knees, lower belly is engaged. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins. On your next exhale, lowering your hands down to the mat. So we're going to step back into plank again. So staying here in your plank, lowering your knees if you need to. If you're here in plank, inhale and exhale. Imagine you are strong in the core, feeling everything hug in, pressing the floor away with your hands, keeping your ears away from your shoulders so you're not hunched in like this. You are long and tall. Send your heels back to the mat. Lower your knees, uncurl your toes. As you exhale, we're going to lower to the mat, tucking your elbows in, sending your chin and your chest, belly and bottom raised. And then inhale, sliding through into your cobra, keeping your elbows tucked in, chest is open. Curl under your toes. Now you can come into child's pose or you can join me in your downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Imagine you're getting your armpits to your ankles. Neck is relaxed, your gaze is at your shins, you're pressing your palms equally into the floor and your fingers are spread and engaged. You're drawing your heels towards the mat, even if they don't quite touch. Just bend your knees as much as you need to encourage your heels down. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, looking at your hands, walking to your hands, or maybe see if you can take a big step to the front of your mat. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then slowly rolling your spine. Inhale, all the way back up to stand. Palms touch. Exhale, hands down by your side. So we're going to move on to modified Sun B. So it's similar to our Sun A salutation, but we bring in a bit more of a flow. Okay. Standing tall in your mountain pose. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, your arms up over your head. And exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, halfway lift, tall spine, flat back, lower belly is engaged. And exhale, forward fold, hands down, knees are soft, bend them as much as you need to get your hands down. And then you're going to step back into your plank. Inhale and exhale. Lowering your knees, uncurl your toes, make your way down to your knees, chest, chin, elbows tucked in. Lower belly relaxes and then push through, inhale into your cobra. On your next exhale, pushing back into your downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. From here, you're going to step forward with your right foot. So you may need to help it to the front, or you may just be able to step it forward in one big step. Lower your knees and uncurl your toes. Send your weight back as you inhale, arms up over your head. Exhale, sink through your hips, making sure your knee is directly over your ankle, shifting your foot forward if you need to adjust that slightly. Sinking down into your hips, feeling a lovely stretch here. Arms are lifted, inhale. And on your next exhale, lower your hands down to the mat. You're going to curl under your toe, lift your knee, and then come into your plank pose. Lower your knees again, uncurl your toes, lowering yourself to the mat, knees, chest, chin, elbows tucked. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, pushing back into your downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. Preparing to go on the other side now. We're going to step forward, bringing your left foot to the front of your mat. If you transition through plank, push the floor away to help yourself get that foot there. But if you need to, you can use your hand also to help bringing it to the front. Lowering your knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, sink through your hips, remembering to keep your knee directly over your ankle, shifting your foot forward if you need to keep that alignment. Inhale, chest is open. And then on your next exhale, lowering your hands back down to the mat. Curl under your back toe, lift your back knee and step into your plank. Lower your knees, uncurl the toes, knees, chest, chin, elbows tucked. Lower belly is engaged as you lower your chin and your chest to the mat. Inhale, push through to your cobra. And then exhale, curling under your toes, coming into your downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, lower belly is engaged, neck is relaxed, gaze is at your shins, sending your heels to the mat, even if they don't touch. Feet are hip width apart, sending your heels back, palms engaged, fingers are engaged and active. One more inhale and exhale, looking at the front of your mat. One big step, bringing your feet to the front, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, tall spine, shoulders away from your ears, lower belly is engaged. Exhale, forward fold, neck is relaxed. And then on your next inhale, coming all the way back up to stand. Palms come together overhead, gazing at your thumbs. Exhale, hands down by your side. Taking a moment here, doing what you need to do, whether that's swaying from side to side. Okay, standing back at the front of your mat. We'll go one more time, but we'll see if we can go a little bit faster. Standing tall at the front of your mat, mountain pose. On your next inhale, bringing your arms up over your head. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to your shins, lower belly is engaged, tall spine, neck is neutral. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step back into your plank, lowering your knees, uncurl your toes. Exhale as you make your way down to your knees, chest, chin. Inhaling, pushing into your cobra. Exhale, engage your lower belly, tuck your toes and send your bottom back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, nice and strong in this position. Looking at your hands, bringing your right foot forward, helping it if you need. Exhale, lowering your knee and uncurling your toes. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, sinking, ensuring that knee over ankle alignment. Chest is open. On your next exhale, lowering your hands to the mat, curling under your toes, stepping back into plank. Lower your knees. Exhale, lowering, making your way to your knees, chest, chin. Lower belly is engaged as you inhale, push through to your cobra. On your next exhale, coming back into your downward facing dog. Nice and strong in this position. Inhale and exhale, staying connected to your breath. On your next inhale, looking at your hands and bringing your left foot forward, helping it if you need. Exhale, lowering your back knee, uncurling your toes. Inhale, arms up over your head. Exhale, sinking your hips, high crescent, ensuring your knee is over your ankle, bringing your foot forward if you need to. Inhale, exhale, lowering your hands to the mat, curling under your toes, lower belly engaged as you lower your knees. Uncurl your toes and lower yourself to your knees, chest, chin. Exhale. On your next inhale, cobra, shoulders away from your ears, lower belly is engaged to protect the back. Pushing back on your next exhale into your downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. One more breath. On your next inhale, looking forward, making your way to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Bending your knees, slowly making your way all the way up to rise, palms gently together. Exhale, hands down by your side. Let's make our way back down to the mat. So we're going to be sitting down with our feet in front, knees are bent. We're coming into boat pose. Nice tall spine, sitting equally on your sit bones. Bring your hands under your knees and just gently tilt back. Your lower belly is engaged, your spine feels long, and just practice seeing if you can take your tippy toes off. If that feels okay, maybe try one leg. And you can stay here because we'll do the other side. Or if this feels okay, you can join it with both legs. If that feels okay, see if you can release your hands from under your knees. Inhale and exhale here. Core is engaged. Make sure you're not dumping in the back. If you are, then maybe return to the previously supported position. One more inhale. And then on your next exhale, lowering your feet and just give yourself a little hug. Maybe tuck your chin in slightly. All right, let's go again. So hands under your knees, nice tall spine, coming up onto your toes. If you tried the other side, if you were balancing with your right leg up, see if you can balance with your left leg up this time. Or if you were okay doing both, return with both. Stay here, or to progress, release your hands. Nice tall spine, inhaling and exhaling. Wonderful. And then release. Again, give yourself a hug, maybe rock side to side. Release your legs forward in front of you. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a nice squeeze and then cross it over your knee. Using your left arm, your elbow crease is going to hug your knee and you're going to place your right hand behind your back. Inhale, tall, using your knee as leverage. Exhale, twist from your waist. Inhale, tall, and exhale, twist. Inhale, tall, and exhale, twist a little bit more. And then release. Straighten your leg out, and then bend in your left leg this time. Feet into close to your bottom, hug your knee into your chest. This time using your right arm, Your right elbow crease is going to hug your left knee and your left hand is going to be placed behind you. Keep your right foot active. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist from your waist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale, tall, and exhale, twist a little bit more. And then release. And you can stretch both feet out in front. And we're going to make our way down to relaxation now. So I'm just going to pop my socks on because it's cold as you cool down. Feel free to add on any layers at this point as well. Coming down into Shavasana now, making your way to the mat. For this relaxation, we're just going to do a tense and release. So you might like to start by placing your hands and feet in the air. Just give yourself a really nice shake out, letting everything shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, getting out all the last movements that you feel like you need to do. And then allowing yourself to come into corpse pose, Shavasana. Your feet are about the mat's width apart. Arms are away from your body. And your shoulders are away from your ears. Your neck is neutral. And just return to your breath here. We're going to try and keep still, promising ourselves we're only going to move where being directed. So we're going to start with our right leg. Lift your right leg up off the mat. Point your toes. Engage every single muscle in that leg. Give it a really big squeeze and then relax. Moving on to your left leg, lifting your left leg off the mat, pointing your toes, engaging your calves, your thighs, everything. Squeeze your bottom, everything squeezes and relax. Moving up, squeezing your bottom, engaging your core. Everything is tight around your pelvis and your belly. And then exhale. Release it all. Moving on to your right arm. Lifting your right arm off the mat, making a fist, engaging your biceps, your forearms. Everything is contracting. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And relax. Next, you're going to bend your fist, make a fist with your left hand. Squeeze your biceps, your forearms. Everything is engaging and tense just in that left arm. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And relax. Finally, your neck and head. Lift your neck off the mat. Squeeze your face. Make really tight lips. Squeeze your eyes shut. Wrinkle your nose. Wrinkle your forehead. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then relax. Noticing how your body feels here compared to before. Letting all the tension melt away from your body. Noticing how relaxed you feel in yourself. And start to draw your awareness back to your breath. As you inhale, see if you can count to 4. As you exhale through your nose, seeing if you can count out to 5 in one breath. Slow count as you inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as you exhale through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continuing this slow and intentional breath as you inhale through your nose, counting to 4. And as you exhale through your mouth, counting to 5. In your own time, at your own pace, noticing how you feel within yourself. Slow and careful inhales and exhales through your nose and out through your nose. I'm going to leave you here for a few moments while you connect to your breath with slow and careful inhales and exhales through your nose. And I'll bring you back in a few minutes. Slowly now drawing your awareness back to your breath. Start to take some energizing inhales and exhales, and then return to your normal breath pattern. Maybe start to bring a bit of movement to your fingers and your toes, wiggling your fingers. Maybe start to circle your wrists and ankles. And then begin to stretch out long, keeping your eyes closed. There's no rush here. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a gentle rock, side to side, massaging your lower spine. Keeping your eyes closed still, see if you can roll onto one side. And then slowly make your way up to a seated position that is comfortable for you. Sitting up nice and tall, eyes remain closed. As we did at the beginning, lower your hands down to your sides as you sit tall. As you inhale, reach your arms out and up overhead, palms together in a prayer. Exhale, lower your hands to your heart center in prayer. And again, lowering your hands down to the mat. Inhale, reach out and up. Energizing through the fingers as you stretch, palms together. Lowering your hands to your heart in prayer. One final time, hands down to the mat. Really stretch out as much as you can this time. Fingers feeling energized, palms together overhead. Drawing your hands to your heart center in prayer. From here, rub your palms together, building up heat between your hands. As you feel your palms start to warm, gently place your palms over your closed eyes. Slowly blinking your eyes open, allowing a bit of light to come through, and then gently removing your hands away from your eyes. Place your palms together at the heart center. Bring your thumb knuckles to your third eye between your eyebrows and gently bow your head. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. Namaste. And I look forward to seeing you in another one. Take care.